Broncos 7.5, -110 both ways. I'll let you two talk about your team. Marshall, go first.
Over seven
I
and a
agree.
half.
Hammer the over here.
And that's not just being a homer, in my opinion. A lot of national buzz is coming out about the Broncos, just how excited they are to watch them this year. So in terms of offensive potential, they have some of the best young offensive pieces in the entire NFL. Drew Lock is still entering his second year. Only played 5 games, but went 4-1 down the stretch and
Massive breakout candidate.
Absolutely massive breakout candidate. Looks like he could be finally like the next Broncos quarterback. I know Elway's been looking for that for quite a while now, and we have too as fans. There's some more stuff I definitely want to touch on, but Zach,
Yeah,
what
I
do you
also
think about
got the over on the Broncos. When you're drafting great receivers like Jerry Jeudy in the first round, it's only going to help your team.
Yeah, and then even added KJ Hamler in the second.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm going to take the over on the Broncos. I think they can go 9-7.
Yeah, just a couple other pieces. KJ Hamler in the second. The running game, bringing in Melvin Gordon to a room already with Philip Lindsay. I think the receivers that Drew Lock is going to be throwing to in terms of total speed is going to be right up there with the Chiefs, which is kind of what the Broncos have been wanting to do. Yeah. KJ Hamler run like a 4.2, maybe early 4.3. I can't specifically remember, but Noah Fant is also a very fast tight end and had an underrated rookie season last year, especially like with the rotation of quarterbacks that he saw with Drew Lock and Brandon Allen and Joe Flacco. Noah Fant still had a really solid year, and we're kind of glancing over Cortland Sutton. Had a Pro Bowl year last year, over 1,000 yards, still a young buck as well. On the defensive side of the ball, I really like their defense as well, especially having Fangio as a defensive-minded coach. I think the Broncos can have a top 5 defense in football. With Vaughn and then Bradley Chubb coming back, we were touching about how he's been rehabbing this whole time. Bringing in Jarrell Casey from the Titans. A.J. Bouye from the Jaguars. That's another key piece of the Jaguars lost, although he didn't have a great year last year. I just love the Broncos going into the season, and first time since the Manning era that I'm actually really excited to watch Broncos football.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Broncos, this 7.5 number is really weird. I don't know why Vegas would put the Broncos that low. I love Cortland Sutton. T.Y. Hilton, my favorite player in football, probably my favorite player in sports, him and Cale Makar. But, Cortland Sutton and Kenny Golladay are kind of my 2-3 for my favorite receivers in football. I really love what Cortland brings to the table. I think he does a lot for the Broncos, and now that he has Jeudy across from him and KJ Hamler in the slot, this passing game is going to be insane, and that's without Noah Fant. So